Tabby and Jade. One is destined to get everyone home, the other is destined to restart the cycle and destroy everything. Is one of our favorite characters destined to become one of the most hated? If my theory is correct, then the answers may have been right in front of us this entire time. What's up, guys? This is Jim from the BingetownTV podcast, and today I want to lay out all the evidence and try to convince you that the key to answering the ultimate question of what's going on in Fromville lies in both the past and the present. Spoilers for From Season 3 ahead. Reincarnation, the belief that the soul upon death of the body comes back to earth in another body or form. Let's start with Tabitha and Miranda. The similarities between these two seem to be way more than a coincidence in this TV show. No, Tabitha is not Miranda. Miranda is dead. There's a good chance that Tabitha and Miranda were never even alive at the same time. In order to break down this theory, let's go back in time to a pivotal moment in Fromville history and a day that changed young Victor's life forever. It's 1978, and a young Victor walks in on Christopher seemingly being told a story by Jasper, the ventriloquist dummy. Christopher looked enraged during the conversation. Christopher, who smiled and made everyone laugh until he started seeing the mysterious symbol which took over his life and made him go mad. Not too long after Victor walked in on Christopher and Jasper, he and Eloise are brought to a cellar by their mother Miranda. Miranda tells him to be brave and that she needs to save the children in the tower and that this may be the key to them returning home. She tells him to stay in the cellar until dawn. That is the last time Victor saw his mother alive. Eloise chases after her mother, and that is the last time Victor sees his sister alive. When morning finally came, Victor emerged from the cellar and found everyone dead. A full-on massacre. Victor was left alone except for him and the boy in white. He eventually found his mother's body by a faraway tree that leads to the tower. She apparently never made it inside. Fast forward to the present day in From Season 3. Tabitha Matthews discovers many connections between herself and Victor's late mother. When Tabitha first enters Fromville, she begins seeing scary visions of children and eventually has a dream of her climbing a tower. She believes that she needs to save these children in order to escape Fromville. But it isn't until Season 3 where the similarities between herself and Miranda can no longer be considered coincidences. Upon arriving at Victor's former house, Tabitha meets Henry, who wasn't with his family when they arrived in Fromville. Although Henry is skeptical of Tabitha's story at first, even calling the cops upon her arrival, something she says about needing to save the children in the tower catches Henry by surprise. Before his beloved wife disappeared, she kept mentioning the same thing. Henry tells Tabby that Miranda was seeing things and would paint them in the basement. Victor's mother's paintings reference things from the town that she painted before ever stepping foot in Fromville. Pictures of the children, the lighthouse, the mysterious symbol, and so much more. However, Tabitha and Miranda are connected by more than their shared visions of the children that they need to save. In Season 3, Episode 3, Tabitha finds out that Miranda created her own bottle trees, and while on their trip to visit the tree, the song Blue by Joni Mitchell comes on. Henry says this song was Miranda's favorite song and has been stuck in the cassette player since before they left. Tabby explains that the song was her and Jim's song. Moments later, Tabby opens the glove compartment to find the bracelet that she believes she made for Jim, was lost, and then was found again in Fromville. How could this bracelet be in the real world with Henry? Henry says Miranda made this bracelet for him. Now, with Episode 6, we found out one more enormous detail that connects Miranda and Tabitha even more. Tabby confirms that she indeed had visions, or actually dreams to be exact, of Fromville when she was a child. How could two apparently different people have this many uncanny similarities? Henry says Miranda believes she was the chosen one to save the children. And while Miranda was more outspoken about it, Tabby deep down believes the same thing. What if there's only ever one person chosen at a time to save the children? What if the chosen one is caught in a never-ending loop where the soul is destined to be reincarnated over and over until they finally succeed? Are the visions and dreams Tabitha and Miranda seeing actually visions, or are they memories? Echoes of past lives that were already lived. Miranda died in 1978. The timing fits perfectly for Tabitha to have been born in 1978 when the previous chosen one, Miranda, died. The dates on the wall of the tower that Tabby sees when she's climbing the steps. Are they the dates that all the prior chosen ones were reincarnated? Tabitha and Miranda may not be the same exact person, but they share the same soul. Allowing for coincidences to happen, like enjoying the same song, making the same important bracelet, and seeing flashes of the same memories from the past that they didn't realize they had. Tabitha returns Victor's markers to him, and he says his mother gave them to him. And she says, "I remember these." Tabitha opens up luggage in the cave and finds Miranda's dress and says this is so familiar. Why was Victor drawn to Tabitha in the first place? Did he sense something familiar without realizing it? And to take it one step further, what if Fromville reincarnates more than one key member of the town over and over? What if someone, one of our favorite characters, is currently destined to aid in the massacre of Boyd, Ellis, Donna, Sarah, and the rest of the townspeople, reincarnated to be the current foil to Tabitha? Jade has been seeing the same symbol that Christopher saw before he went mad. What else has Jade been seeing? Civil War soldiers, guys with spikes through their eyes, the children on the sacrificial altar, and ventriloquist dummies. Yes, Jade has seen Jasper the ventriloquist dummy, Christopher's ventriloquist dummy, and it screamed at him the same way it screamed in Victor's memory of the conversation between Christopher and Jasper. In the latest episode, Victor and Henry went deep into the caves to find Jasper waiting for them with a tea party. They secure Jasper and take him to Victor's spot, and Henry is a little flabbergasted when Victor says, "We need Jasper to tell his story." Now, whether we believe Jasper can actually speak or not, I have a feeling that Jasper will not say a word until he comes face to face with one character, and that character is Jade. I believe that Jasper will only speak directly to characters who he has a connection with. Previously, it was Christopher, and now it will be Jade, Christopher's soul reincarnated. We may go episodes where Victor tries and tries to get Jasper to talk, but is unsuccessful until Jade is brought into the mix. At that point, we will get a huge scene for this season with Jasper telling his story to Jade, and honestly, I don't think Jasper's story will help the town. Remember, last time Jasper told a story to Christopher, the massacre occurred soon after. Tabby and Miranda, Jade and Christopher. Two souls who have been intertwined for longer than anyone can remember. One destined to create and one destined to destroy. Tabby and Jade showed up in Fromville on the exact same day. Victor said that hadn't happened in a long time and it was very special. I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually are explicitly told Christopher and Miranda, with Eloise and Victor of course, showed up on the same day years ago. If my theory is correct, these memories, visions, and dreams may be able to provide us and the characters with more answers than we ever realized. Being able to connect these memories of the past may be able to help our protagonist get some answers in the present. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and also leave your favorite theories, and I'll make future videos on some of my favorites. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button because more theories are coming very soon. All right, until next time, guys.